Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Another day on the 1100 two-stroke jet ski build. And as you've seen, we've just gone ahead and started wet rubbing this thing just to try and get rid of some of the orange peel out of the paint here. And I still got a cut through, so this thing is doing my head in. I'm actually at the point, so I was lucky enough to have a little sample tub still left over where I went and mixed it up and just chucked a little bit more white in it again. And fingers crossed, that's it. That's the best I could get, so fingers crossed by the time it dries out and we can get that little bit web rubbed again, it comes out alright. And I'm just going to leave it and it's just going to look like a little bit of a patch there. Unfortunately, I ain't no skillful man at this stuff. I take my hat off to the guys that do this for a living and do a good job of it, but I just want it to look tidy, so fingers crossed this works out for us. I just gave the front of a hull a little bit of a wet rub too. Same deal, I don't want to get any cut throughs and stuff, so I'm just doing it real light now. Not really fussed about the underhull. This part here is a bit more important because everyone sees it, so I really want that looking kind of blend in. But other than that, I want to just get this thing sorted out so we can just get it out of the shed. So we're going to also make a start on the trailer today. So we'll get outside soon, get all the wheels, suspension and everything else off of it, just completely strip it down. There's a couple little rust spots in there that I'm going to have to take care of. Weld up a couple of little patches into it. And then we can just sand it back. Fingers crossed, chuck some paint on it. She could come up sweet. So in saying that, let's get into it. Alright guys, so it's been a while, been off the project for a little bit. The trailer's been sitting there for a while, so we got out yesterday and we just finished it all off. As you see, we've got everything all nice and went over it all with a wire brush, because the paint we are using actually self-primes, so we don't need a primer. I've just gone and put a bit of primer on some of the bare metal spots that were taking place there, just to help it out a little bit. So now we're going to just go ahead and set up the spray gun and give it a crack. It's been a while since I've done this, about 10-11 years now. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully we can give it a bit of a practice shot and hopefully lay some paint on there quite nicely. So let's go get into it. Alright guys, so we've just gone ahead and put our first coat on, which has come up not too bad at all. So I do like this hammer tone stuff. It's got a little bit of a texture, so it covers any impurities in the actual framework itself anyway. So we've just left it for 15 minutes. Now we're going to go ahead, mix some more paint, chuck the second coat on, we should be good. We've got the two coats on there now, absolutely fantastic. We did have a little bit of a slump for a second there. Started spraying, it started coming out really dry and I was thinking, what the heck's going on? Then I realised the cap on the actual top of the bucket itself was actually a bit blocked. As soon as I disconnected it, it kind of went and then it started spraying really good again, so I've just had to go over that front section again and that was perfect. So I was looking really good. Like I say, I haven't done painting, especially with the air gun, for well over 10 years when I've done my car one time. So it's been a while, but I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out, and probably the perfect project, because it doesn't have to be perfect, it is only a trailer. So just getting the knack of getting back into it again before we start getting some cars and bikes on this channel. So super sweet. So the next thing we've got to do is go and take care of the axles and wheels and everything else here. Fingers crossed, once we get them sorted, we'll be able to start bolting this thing back together. Alright guys, so it's been a little while since the last time we played with the ski trailer, but we got all our bits and pieces powder coated, all looking sensational once again by Dan's powder coating. He's done an on point job, really looking cool. Gone ahead and got all the other little bits and pieces we needed. We got some waterproof marine grease, some new fittings for the lights, waterproof Deutsch plugs, some bearing protectors. Got the new tubes in the tyres, because the tubes that were in them were pretty rotten, so we decided to just go all brand new tubes in them. Got them all fitted, ready to rock and roll. Some new bumpers, new tail lights, got some new bearings, so everything's here, ready to get assembled. So in saying that, I think it's about time we start putting this thing back together so we can get that ski loaded back up and get it out of the shed once and for all. Let's get into it.
You waste time when you surround yourself with people who make you laugh. Don't know how to hold you when you lose your mind over the wrong things. How you love yourself, how you teach others to love you. Word on the street, say that everything will be okay. Through all your pain, through all your sorrow, through all your pain, through all your sorrow, your pain, sorrow, your pain, sorrow. You said, don't know how to tell me when you lose your mind over the wrong thing. I hope you realize, but you don't know how to say word on the street. Say that everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Alright guys, so there you go, the ski is finally mounted back up on the trailer. It has been a pretty long process, we've got so much going on with our house build on the channel. Finally got back here though, need to get this thing out of the shed once and for all. As you've seen, we've got all the trailer nice and painted up, we've got all the wheels powder coated, the axles powder coated, springs powder coated, greased up all the new rollers, got new buffers. Everything's coming together really nicely. Fingers crossed in the next video we're going to chuck some fuel in this thing, hopefully start her up, see how she's running. We need to do a little bit of fine tuning, we'll tune her up, get the trailer registered, and get it out on the ocean, see how she runs. Fingers crossed, should be a sweet little ride. Just want to give a big shout out to Dan's Powder Coating in WAIMIS for such a sensational job and all the work he's done on the skis and on previous builds before. If you need any powder coating done, don't forget to hit him up. He's on Facebook, Dan's Powder Coating. Check him out, does a sensational job. If you're enjoying the videos, please don't forget to hit that like button down below. Set your notifications for upcoming videos. We really do appreciate you taking the time to watch our videos. We hope you are enjoying them as much as we enjoy making them. We hope to catch you back again in the next video. Stay safe, we'll catch you next time.
you.